just won something. Your favorite team scored the winning goal. Your best friend walked down the aisle, and somehow, in that exact moment, tears started rolling down your face. Not sad tears, happy ones. But your body doesn't know the difference. Why would something so good make you cry? The answer is far stranger than you think. Your brain has a limit. It cannot hold pure joy for very long without doing something about it. Think about the last time you felt overwhelming happiness. Your chest felt tight. Your throat closed up a little. That is not an accident. That is your nervous system hitting a ceiling. Researcher Oriana Aragon at Yale University studies exactly this moment. She calls it a dimorphous expression. One single feeling comes out looking like its opposite. Extreme joy looks like grief. Extreme relief makes you cry. Your face cannot invent a new expression for every emotion, so it borrows one that already exists. Crying was built for sadness first. Happiness simply moved in. Why would evolution allow that kind of confusion? Because intensity, not emotion, is what your body is actually tracking. Your nervous system has one gauge, not two. It measures how much is happening inside you, and when the needle goes too far, tears come out, a reunion after years apart, a moment too beautiful to process calmly. These do not feel gentle, they feel like too much, and too much needs a release valve. That release valve has a name. Ad Vingerhoets, a psychologist at Tilburg University who has spent decades studying tears, found that crying functions as a reset button. It slows your breathing, it lowers your heart rate, it pulls you out of a state your body cannot sustain. Your tear ducts do not ask whether the flood is good news or bad news, they just open. Here is where it gets stranger. Tears of joy do not just calm you down, they calm the people around you too. Picture a wedding. The bride is crying. Half the room starts crying with her. That is not coincidence. Robert Provine, a neuroscientist who studies emotional expression, found that tears act as a signal. Other humans are wired to notice instantly. A dry face is ambiguous, a wet face is not. Tears say, without a word, that something inside you has reached its limit. Early humans lived in tight groups. Broadcasting an emotional peak mattered. It still does. So crying at happy moments was never a flaw. It was a signal flare built into your face. But why tears and not laughter or shouting? Because tears are honest in a way words are not. Anyone can say, I'm so happy. It costs nothing. Tears are expensive. Your body will not manufacture them just because you asked. They only appear when the pressure behind them is real. That is why a crying face moves you more than a smiling one. A smile can be performed. A tear cannot. There is a chemical piece too. Biochemist William Fry analyzed emotional tears and found they are not identical to the tears that protect your eyes from dust. Emotional tears carry stress hormones, including cortisol. Every time you cry from joy, you may be flushing built-up stress out of your body through your eyes. You are not just expressing an emotion, you are discharging it. That reframes the whole experience, doesn't it? You always assumed crying at happy moments was some kind of glitch, but nothing is confused. Your body built one release valve millions of years ago, wired for intensity, indifferent to whether that intensity came from losing something or finally getting it. Think about your own life. The moments that made you cry from happiness were never the small, comfortable ones. You cried when the news was almost too big to hold. You cried at the exact second your nervous system said, "This is more than I can carry quietly." That is not weakness. That is your oldest system doing exactly what it was built to do, announcing that something inside you just crossed a threshold worth remembering. So the next time tears show up uninvited at the best moment of your week, you will know what is happening. Your body is not confused. Your body is finally telling the truth.